she on? Hey guys, what's up? Phazon God 420 here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we have gotten a new capture card, bitches! Yeah, we're back! Yeah, we're gonna be smashing! We're gonna be smashing tonight. Got my Mountain Dew Summer Freeze. Get my phone set up. Got my phone set up over here. Yeah, if anyone wants to play with me online, just drop your friend code or add me there. My friend code's in the description there. Yeah, I'm just trying, like I said though, I'm trying to see if my capture card actually works. Like, you guys can hear me and stuff, right? Like, put in the chat or something if you guys can hear me. I was having some capture card issues, like the capture card. Yeah, the other night when I tried to live stream, my capture card broke down. I had to order a new one. Although my capture card did last me quite a while, like I got it like 6 years ago, like during COVID. It's actually when I was in my old apartment too. Time flies, but yeah, it was the branded but what I had though was another branded capture card. Although it did do me the job for 6 years. Did do the job for 6 years though. Although, yeah, it was like $100 too. Yeah, this capture card I got there, the Elgato capture card. It's like $300. Fuck, everything's literally going up in price now. PS5, Xbox Series X, and apparently Switch 2 is going to be going up in price soon as well. Not sure that's been confirmed yet, but there's been talk about it anyways. Fucking insane though, because like console prices never rose. Like they always drop. Like for example, like PS3, like the PS3 dropped its price. Same with the PS4, although it did drop. You know, like it did drop it to like $50 less. It wasn't really a big price drop, but still was a price drop. Same with the Xbox One, although the Xbox One, they're like, the whole reason that it was $100 more in the first place is because it came with the Kinect. Like, who fucking cares about Kinect? Yeah, like, they literally started selling it, yeah, like when the Xbox One first came out, it didn't come with the Kinect, but, it came with the Kinect, but every system with the Xbox One when it first came out came with the Kinect, but if you later on, like 6 months later, like they announced that it wasn't going to come with Kinect. Yeah, I feel like King K. Rool is definitely one of the characters that's here to stay for the next Smash. Especially with him appearing in Donkey Kong Bonanza and stuff. Yeah, although I wonder if they're gonna keep his final Smash the same, or have something based off Bonanza. Yeah, I'm going for a rematch. Haha. Oh, we laughed. Oh, you scared? What's next? Really sorry about that. We're getting messages from some old friends of mine from school. I really hope. One thing I'm gonna say right now, I really hope there's no fucking drama between them because a lot of these guys I haven't heard from in like 5 years, and the last time they're like it didn't really end well between us. I really don't. Fuck! Yeah, playing with the Switch 2 gaming controller though feels freaking amazing. Especially I don't need controllers in order to navigate the menu. Yeah, me and some of my old friends from school actually used to play this quite a bit. Like, I have nothing between them. There's one guy that they used to hang out with there. That was a fucking enabler. There was always causing a lot of shit that was fucking with everyone. Like, if somebody fucks with him, like that's like his arch nemesis. And I somehow made him my arch nemesis. Fucking this guy fucks with everyone. Obviously, some of the guys I'm talking about, you might have a little bit of idea who it is. Like some of them are Killer J's cousin and stuff. One of them is Killer J's cousin. Yeah, anyone who knows me for a long time knows that. Have an idea who I used to hang out with in high school. But yeah, like Killer J's cousin and all that. Like I don't have beef with any of those guys. This is one guy that hangs out with that just loves to fuck with everyone, and he was always fucking with me. Fuck's sake, like people with autism deserve rights. Doesn't matter if you're autistic or a different race or whatever, you still deserve rights. Fucking insane. See how much it does work. Actually, gonna check out the turn. Now, it would have been nice if Dark Samus had a more unique moveset that's based off her Phazon abilities in the Metroid Prime game. Although in the next Smash game, like, I can see Dark Samus honestly getting replaced with a character like Psylocke. Like Psylocke in Metroid Prime 4, like, Psylocke has potential of being a semicolon Samus. Like they can keep, they can bring back Dark Samus' assist trophy from Smash 4. And replace her fighter slot with Psylocke. Like Psylocke does have potential being a semicolon Samus, like rather than being fire-based attacks, they're like you can be electric-based attacks instead. Like Psylocke can use some moves in Prime Hunters and Prime 4. Some of the weapons of Hunters in Prime 4. His Final Smash is two options for his Final Smash as well. The ship from Metroid Prime Hunters, he summons Delano Sam from Metroid Prime Hunters and fires an Omega Cannon. Or he uses the tentacles that he uses at the end of Prime 4. He won though, but he didn't get the score. Actually do clean. That's right, we're playing something on the N64 app now. Yeah, I didn't exist during the N64 era, but I did play a lot of the. I did have my best friend growing up had an N64. Yeah, a decent selection, like GoldenEye and Smash Brothers and stuff. Yes, me and Killer J played Mario Tennis the other day. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, there it is. We're gonna try to unlock the last character. Actually play the intro here. Yeah, this is actually the first appearance of Waluigi. Yeah, the whole reason that Waluigi was made in the first place was for Wario, to be a partner for Wario in doubles, and a rival for Luigi. There's Bowser. Yeah, I just enjoy those intros, you know? Those classic intros, you know? Hey D'Angelo, what's up? To go.
This one.
What fun is Luigi in this? Doing pretty good though. Ah! Watch this trick. Yeah, that's only available on Switch 2, unfortunately. Yeah, you can't do that on Switch 1. Yeah, a lot of you members are playing this on Switch 2. Yeah, Mario's sitting on the side there. Mario's sitting on the side there. It's a callback to the original NES tennis. Not Mario tennis, it was just generic tennis. Luigi now can die. Yeah, nice, man. Hang on, I'm actually gonna be right back. There we go. Yeah, this felt a little bit more appropriate for Mario Tennis spin-off game. Yeah, one fact about this game is that there's actually a scrap character in this game called Wah Peach. Yeah, which actually the character's concept design actually does resemble Rosalina a bit. I think that Wah Peach, I think they reused Wah Peach's design for Rosalina in Super Mario Galaxy. Yoshi. Now, I wonder if Mario Tennis is gonna ever come to the Switch GameCube app. Switch 2 GameCube Classics. Yeah, but honestly, like, Nintendo seriously needs to start adding more games to the freaking GameCube app. Like, Pokemon Coliseum is the last one of the first wave, but I want to see games like Mario Kart Double Dash, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, Star Fox Adventures, Star Fox Assault. I'm pretty sure I said Mario Kart Double Dash already, but yeah, like Nintendo needs to add more of those games. And of course, they gotta add Super Smash Bros. Melee, although I would rather at least see Smash 64 first, along with Smash 64 first, or have them released together. I don't find it wouldn't really make any sense that releasing Smash Melee and Smash 64 next. And we all know Smash 64 is coming as well. Like, it was leaked like almost over a year ago. Like over a year ago, along with DK64. And guess what? DK64 is finally on there now, so yeah, that leak turn, yeah, like, it's not like a leak that you find on Reddit or anything, like somebody literally. Yeah, it wasn't some leak on Reddit or anything, like it was shown in one of Nintendo's freaking showcase videos for the Switch 2 N64. Like, yeah, like the N64 has enhancements on the Switch 2. Like it was, like if you look at some shots, like you can see Smash 64 and all that. But they're actually trying to cover it, but we can still see the cover for Smash 64 and DK64. Like, what classic apps would be for the next wherever they come out with the next Smash game. They could have Smash 64 Melee release and build up for the next Smash game. Yeah, Diddy Kong Racing and Conker's Bad Fur Day would also be some pretty good ones. And I don't think there'll be a problem with getting rights to the character, getting rights from Microsoft, because I think Microsoft now is pretty freaking open about their IPs, especially with the N64 classics. Like, they released a shit ton of, games from the N64 Rare era on the N64 app, so. Like, I can see Conker's Bad Fur Day and Diddy Kong Racing releasing. Yeah, the reason I'd say that Diddy Kong Racing would have issues there is because of Conker and Banjo. Like, both of those characters belong to Microsoft. You know, like, there's one big reason that they weren't in Diddy Kong Racing DS. Instead, they were actually replaced with Dixie Kong and Tiny Kong. Although it would be nice though to see a re-release of Diddy Kong Racing, since Diddy Kong Racing has never actually been re-released. Not counting the DS one, by the way. I'm counting the original N64 version. Diddy Kong Racing is actually better than Mario Kart 64. That's one thing I will admit. You have different options for vehicles and shit, like planes and boats and shit. One thing that would actually be a really awesome idea for Mario Kart World is if they make a Diddy Kong Racing DLC pack. Like, I know Nintendo, they don't want crossovers with Mario Kart World, but Diddy Kong, it would be a great opportunity to release Diddy Kong bring Diddy Kong in as a racer in Mario Kart World, along with Dixie Kong, who was in Mario Kart Tour. Since we got planes and boats and stuff, they could easily, in Mario Kart World, it would be easy to implement stuff like that in Diddy Kong Racing. I know Nintendo said no crossover stuff with Mario Kart World, but Diddy Kong is in the Mario universe, and he's in Donkey Kong, so yeah, it can work. The only characters that I kind of say that'd be difficult to add though is Eddie, Banjo, and Conker. Yeah, the whole reason that Banjo and Conker were actually added to Diddy Kong Racing was to promote their upcoming games at the time. If any of you guys are wondering why Conker is in a fucking kids game, because originally Conker's Bad Fur Day was actually planned to be a kids game called Conker's 12 Tales, but it was restructured into an M-rated game, the M-rated raunchy game it is now. Honestly though, I'd rather see an uncensored version of Conker's Bad Fur Day rather than seeing the old version be released. I'd rather see an uncensored version that gets rid of all the censor movies. Yeah, I don't, like I said again, like, I don't think Microsoft really gives a shit about bringing Conquer and Conquer Racing to the N64 app, especially if they re-released a lot of those old games. Also, fucking Microsoft is allowing PlayStation games, is allowing their games on PlayStation now, so yeah. Microsoft really doesn't give a shit. They're eventually gone third party at this point. Although they are still making games for the Xbox. What's the deal with Waluigi's eyes doing that weird shine thing? There it is right there! Yeah, you look closely there, he does that weird glow thing in his eyes. What the hell's the deal with that? Very weird. got the Resident Evil Requiem controller, which I may need to sync. Decent charging controller over. Yeah, we're playing Sonic Racing Crossworlds now. Yeah, let's fucking go. Yeah, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed to say is also another decent one. I have that one on 3DS and I got I actually recently picked up, a while back there, I picked up the 360 version. I can play that on Series X. Yeah, that one actually had Wreck-It Ralph as a playable character, funny enough. Oh, nice! I got the Ninja Turtle! Although it's those fucking shitty designs from the newer movies. Come on! Why not the 80s design to the 2012 design? God, that design's horrible. No, I saw it from the second Ninja Turtle movie. I mean, I don't really care if it's copyright music or not, but... Decide what I want, which character I want to be. Always end up in the situation with freaking Mario Kart. I'm picking SpongeBob. Yeah, this is actually a pretty... That's one thing I like about this game over Mario Kart World is that they actually have crossover characters. And some of these crossover characters are insane. Like we got Red from Angry Birds, we got some Sega characters, but we also got like Steve Alex and a Creeper from Minecraft. Yeah, SpongeBob, fucking Patrick Star. Like, God, this is yeah, Pac-Man, Blinky, Mega Man, Proto Man, the freaking Ninja Turtles. What is good? Egg, Guitar, Avatar. God damn. Yeah, like, that's one thing I will say about this game is that they do have a lot more, does offer a lot more than Mario Kart, especially with the crossover content.
Let's go.
Before we start, I'm actually going to take a puff before we start this. And by the way, this is the Switch 2 edition. Switch 2 edition of Sonic Crossrails. Although, this game does offer cross-platform, doesn't offer cross-play, so if you have any version like Switch 1, PS4, PS5, or even Xbox or PC, like we can play online. Not sure about the PlayStation and Xbox system, but I know you can for sure play with PC users. Yeah, I also have this game on PS5, but I decided to pick it up on Switch 2 with Switch 2. Yeah, I almost bought the Switch 1 version, but it's a good thing I waited it because they released the Switch 2 edition. Which honestly should have been released when Sonic Racing Crossworlds came out. I don't know why Sega waited 6 months to release Sonic Racing, release the Switch 2 edition of the game. Freaking weird choices on Nintendo's end. Or Sega's end, yeah, it was a weird choice for Sega to release it 6 months. 6 months after they released it there. Sega also re-released some of the GameCube Sonic games on the GameCube app as well, along with Super Monkey Ball.
If you wish to try and fail, I will let you still try.
Yeah, like add Sonic Adventure DX, Sonic Adventure 1, 2. Yeah, Sonic Adventure DX, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Sonic Heroes, Sonic Riders, Shadow the Hedgehog. Pretty funny seeing freaking SpongeBob go in Sonic World. Yeah, when I was in Ottawa a few weeks earlier this month, I actually picked up a copy of the SpongeBob movie for $5. It was a DVD plus a Blu-ray double pack. Yeah, the first one was a fucking classic though. I'd say the first SpongeBob movie is actually better. I grew up in the 2000s also. Yeah, like this is a show this was quite a big show back. Yeah, I used to watch this quite a bit back in the day on YTV. Yeah, I don't think YTV is in America though, but yeah, that's what we had in Canada here. Canada and Brunswick. Those are the channels that we had in Canada. We have YTV and Teletoon. Yeah, we don't have Cartoon Network in Canada, but like Teletoon basically is Cartoon Network. Yeah, on YTV, this is Fairly Odd Parents from the True Coach Show on Channel 20. Hey, Killer J, what's up? Yeah, if you grew up in the 2000s, yeah, you know that Channel 20 was the go-to channel for the cartoons and the Banger Show. Now, you may not be able to play as SpongeBob in Mario Kart World, but if you got Mario Kart Wii, you could add SpongeBob with Buzz. Same goes with characters like Patrick and Mr. Krabs. Yeah, funny enough though, the Mr. Krabs mod is actually... Yeah, Mr. Krabs mod for Mario Kart actually goes over Wario.
If you
Which
wish
is
to
actually
try and
pretty
fail, I
ironic
will let you
because
still try.
full character, they're both are 3D motherfuckers. Like, one thing I've seen that people, one meme I've seen online there, when people are making fun of Nintendo, the scene with Mr. Krabs, saying, I like money. Now, I've seen that meme at least a dozen freaking times when the Switch 2 first came out last year. And also that other one there, 3 times the flavor, 3 times the price. Yeah, I'd say those are definitely some SpongeBob clips that live in my head rent free. It's fucking accurate. It's so fucking accurate now, especially how the economy is going. With all these fucking price raises. Like, fuck's sake, like a PS5 is almost $1,000! Like, that's insane! You shouldn't have to pay that, like, for fuck's sake, you shouldn't have to pay that much for a game system! Right, that's the price of gaming PCs now! My brother-in-law, I was talking to my brother-in-law about GTA 6 and saying he's planning on getting an Xbox. A new Xbox playing GTA 6. And I was asking him what's wrong with his old one. He said nothing at all. I was asking him if I could have a look at it there to see if it works or not. And he's like, you want it? Like, yeah, my brother-in-law literally gave me his Xbox Series X. Like, that's a fucking nice thing to do, and I fucking appreciate that. And I actually have it hooked up to my bedroom. Have some digital games downloaded, or playing some game classes. It's got the new Halo downloaded on it, but I haven't really gotten a chance to play it. I'm supposed to play with my cousin there, but he freaking bailed on me like he always does. Fuck me, I'm like, you don't really get to see him much. And he lives in Prague. He lives like 4 or 5 hours away from me. Freaking, never really know his fucking nails on him. Even where I go up to. Where he lives, I got a lot more relatives. Actually, I quite a few relatives up where he lives. Like, he's on my dad's side of the family. I got quite a few relatives on my mom's side of the family that lives up there.
This will be over swiftly.
didn't record any voice clips for SpongeBob. Like SpongeBob is silent. Oh yeah! Yeah!
I'll dictate the pace. Come on, give me something good, come on! This Sonic's equivalent of coconut ball. I even got the escalators like a coconut ball. Ah. SpongeBob movie video game. That was another one. Do it like that. Yeah, that's actually something because that was in the old school Mario. But yeah, the SpongeBob games were actually classics. Were actually pretty decent games. Like SpongeBob movie game, Battle of Bikini Bottom, and of course Nicktoons. Yeah, the Nicktoons games are fucking bangers. Yeah, the Nicktoons games are where they it's like a crossover with SpongeBob, the Fairly Odd Parents, all the Nickelodeon. At the time, SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, Timmy Turner, Jimmy Neutron, all those are there in one game. They actually got Battle of Bikini Bottom from PS2. Pretty sure I have access to it on PS4 and PS5 memberships. Yeah, I actually played a little bit of the Patrick Star game on Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, basically a GTA mode. Yeah, it's literally a freaking GTA clone where you're playing as Patrick Star. Pretty interesting game though. Yeah, it's basically like a kids friendly version of GTA. Some other games I remember back in the day was Sonic, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Heroes. I remember Sonic Heroes just fucking confused me though. Yeah, where now when I was little, you control like 2 characters at once. There was also that SpongeBob game that was like a Mario Party mode. And that one was another pretty weird one. And I grew up during the GameCube era. I don't care what anybody fucking says about the GameCube there. Like, I don't care what they say about the controller. Yeah, it will always be my favorite system. Even though literally half the games I had on it as a kid were just freaking licensed games, licensed fucking Pixar games and shit. pretty good last second comeback.
Now do you understand the scope of my abilities? understand the scope of my abilities?
Ah, fucker! Come on! I'm just gonna go use the washroom real quick. Okay, before we move on,
We're gonna be taking a toll before we continue on with this.
yeah, one thing I was talking about the other night before my capture card fucked out on me was the fact that it was the whole thing with PlayStation. Yeah, how PlayStation literally got well, now they're going digital only, no more physical media from PlayStation, which honestly, like, because of that decision right there that Sony made, yeah, PS5 is probably going to be my last Sony system. Like, more recently, like, I've been playing my Switch 2 and Xbox quite a bit. Like, my Xbox Series X. Yeah, one thing I actually really like about the Xbox Series X is that it's backwards compatible. Yeah, like, it's not just backwards compatible with the Xbox One games, but original Xbox and 360 games. But, yeah, you can't play every Xbox game on it, but I will admit that the games that they got are actually pretty good. Like, a lot of these games you can't even get on. Yeah, you can't even get most of these games on PlayStation. Yeah, like Mafia 2 and all that. And as the three, yeah, like the reason why the re-release of Red Dead Redemption wasn't released on Xbox is because they already got one on 360, and it's the best version with online play. And also, Red Dead 1 wasn't even playable on Nintendo or PS4, PS5, or the Nintendo Switches, so. Although, the 360 version of Red Dead is still the best version there. I also got, like I mentioned earlier, I also got Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. And I actually got it right here. Yeah, this game literally has Wreck-It Ralph as a playable character. Yeah, I actually had the game on 3DS as a kid, though. Yeah, and also, I mentioned earlier, I brought this up earlier, but yeah. I also got the first spot. I got this for $5.
Yeah. It's both the Blu-ray and DVD version.
I actually started a pretty decent collection of DVDs and stuff. Like a lot of the DVDs I have in my collection, like I only paid like $5-10 for it. The only ones I really paid a lot for was the Super Mario Galaxy Movie Special Edition and the Beavis and Butthead Combo Pack. Although the Beavis and Butthead Combo Pack I did get for a good price, $20. Usually those freaking box sets are like fucking $80 to $100. Some of them aren't worth it, like the Futurama box set. When I can literally just fucking stream it on Disney Plus. And I get the new seasons as well, but the new seasons are on Disney Plus and Hulu. do have a pretty decent collection of movies, though. Like a lot. Some of these movies I have here aren't even available on streaming service. Like here, look here. I have 2 copies of the movie 9. Yeah, this was a callback with Coraline there, but the movie 9 is not available any streaming services at all. Like, the only way to watch it is through these movies. Like, I got this for clearance for $5 at Walmart, and I got this one for $5 at a pawn shop. But yeah, like, for both these movies, there, yeah, I'd say it was a pretty good deal for $5. 9 and Coraline are actually pretty decent movies. Yeah, I remember back in middle. Yeah, 9 was actually on streaming services at one point, actually, but for some reason, like, I'm pretty sure it must be something to do with the rights or something, the rights to the movie, that's preventing them from having it on streaming services. Because remember back in the day, they were like 2013, 2014-ish. Like, I remember the movie 9 was actually on Netflix. Yeah, I remember when I was at a sleepover one night with my friends and we watched it on Netflix on a Wii U. Yeah, that's quite something. Wii U was honestly a pretty shitty system, though. Like, don't get me wrong, like, it had decent games, but the design was just confusing, a lot of people just thought it was an expansion to the original Wii, like the Wii U game, yeah, like it was like a Wii U controller, but with the Wii with HD enhancements. Like people just yelling. Hell, I remember there was a lot of people asking if we could play Wii U games on Wii. That was a common question that was asked back in the day. Yeah, like Wii U was also, but you gotta admit as well, Wii U is a pretty shitty name for a console. Here's the story. I'm pretty sure I've told the story a few times there, but I got a Wii U the year it came out, like Christmas 2012. I got a Wii U for Christmas, and what happened was that the Wii U was defective Christmas Day. The Wii U had this thing, the common defect with the Wii U back in the day called the blinking blue light of death, where the Wii U won't when you turn it on. Like when you turn it on, like the blue light would just blink. Power light. Yeah, luckily this was back in the day where video game rentals were still a thing. And we ended up renting a Wii U from the video store until we got a replacement. Honestly, that's one reason I wish they still had video stores and shit, because you can't rent video games like that anymore. And like the Wii U, like I remember it came with like a fucking briefcase and shit. Like Pulp Fiction, Instantly Happy, that kind of briefcase. Like open it up, it's like Vincent opening up his face and briefcase in Pulp Fiction. But yeah, I ended up getting a replacement, luckily.
I expect great things from you.
You gotta check out the standard account stuff later. Yeah, I was curious whether or not you can link up your save files there because I do have a save file with some of the races complete on PS5, so you know, like I was kind of thinking that maybe I could connect it and get my save data or whatever. Not sure if you could do that or not, but yeah, maybe. I know a lot of games do that now, like Fortnite and shit. Especially the games that have that special account link system. Put on some Mario Kart World. Switch things up a bit. See what I did there? Switch things up. I haven't played this game in a while. Kinda wish they had more characters in this game, though. I will admit they have some pretty odd choices, though. Kinda wish Rosalina still had her Luma with her, or they at least made Luma a playable character. Yeah, that was something that was freaking cool in Mario Kart, is that Rosalina had her Luma with her whenever you raced. Yeah, Rosalina was in Mario Kart Wii. Rosalina was actually kind of a bonus character that you get once you have save data for Mario Galaxy. I don't think there's any other alternate way to unlock her there, but yeah, like I know that you need a save file in Mario Galaxy on your Wii system in order to unlock her in Mario Kart Wii. I understand why Luma wasn't in Mario Kart 7, where it was probably because of 3DS limitations, but yeah, like Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart World had no Luma at all. Hopefully they had some DLC for this game, though. Yeah, Nintendo's too damn lazy to add DLC to this game. Why not release Mario Kart Double Dash on the freaking GameCube app? That's what I'd recommend because they wouldn't even have to do any work at all. Like, all they would need to do is get the game ISO and put it onto the GameCube app. That's all they would need to do. Like, it isn't fucking hard to fucking add those games to the service. There was a lot more balance back in the day during the 3DS and Wii U era with the Virtual Console. I will admit back then there was a lot more balance, especially since the releases were much more frequent. Like they were having weekly releases instead of monthly releases. Fucking sucks they don't do that with the freaking Nintendo Classics apps. Really, they take forever to release a game on there. For fuck's sake, it took 5 years for them to release DK64. Yeah, eventually it'd be nice to see Wii and DS games on the Switch too, though. Like my idea, and 3DS games. Yeah, I can already picture what Nintendo's gonna fucking do with the DS and 3DS. What I picture is an attachment that plugs into the top USB-C port of the Switch 2 that has a second screen. That's what I imagine. Yeah, that's how they get DS and 3DS games on the Switch 2. Yeah, and I can picture Nintendo locking the games behind that accessory, just like what they did with Virtual Boy. God, why did Nintendo fucking do that? Like, really? Like, why did they log it behind that fucking accessory, that fucking attachment thing? Like, it'd be nice to play it on the TV, especially if I could get it, especially since I could, if it was on the TV, I'd be able to capture it. Like, for fuck's sake, like, you can emulate Virtual Boy games on the TV if you had the Switch. Like, if you had an original Switch or whatever, yeah, you could actually get, yeah, you could get those. Yeah, if you haven't had a Switch, you can play it. You can play the Virtual Boy games on the TV. Yeah. So yeah, one thing I've been saying is hackers do what Nintendo. If any guys don't get that, I'm making fun of the '90s slogan. Genesis does what Nintendo. Fans do what Nintendo. Fucking really. Would be nice though if we could play Virtual Boy games on the TV though. Like, I tried out the Virtual Boy attachment there, like, fucking impossible to play! Like, why did it, yeah, like, even knowing never existed, like Nintendo really should have made a head strap with it. This is impossible to play. Like I played a few games. I played a little bit of Wario Land on there. That was hurt. Yeah, like my neck was aching after that. Like it literally hurts. It's a literal pain in the neck to play Virtual Boy. One of the, there's no reason that fucking thing failed, because it's fucking impossible to fucking play it! It's pretty good there. Yeah, I've been playing with Bowser Jr. quite a bit since the Super Mario Galaxy. Yeah, I'm really hoping they add Wonder Bowser Jr. as a playable character. That would be fucking sick as a skin. Yeah, Wonder Bowser Jr. was fucking sick in the Galaxy. Yeah, with the paintbrush and all that. Hopefully they add DLC for this game sometime soon. Yeah, like I said, Nintendo, if you're too damn lazy to make DLC for this game, just put Mario Kart Double Dash on the freaking GameCube app. It makes perfect sense to me, and it's much easier. Yeah, like you won't even have to do much work either. Like I said. Like, emulation is not rocket science. Like it's very easy to set up emulators. Oh, yeah. My army. Yeah, this song was. Yeah, this was one of the tracks that was in the first Mario. Yeah, the scene where Bowser is making his whole speech. Yeah, I'm kind of curious what's next after the Mario Galaxy. What's it gonna do next? Because the post-credit scene, like before I say anything about the Super Mario Galaxy movie, for those who haven't seen the movie, which I totally recommend you guys to go see it right away if you haven't seen it. There, like, what the fuck are you doing with your life? But anyways, like, I would highly, mute your audio or turn off this video if you don't want Mario Galaxy movie spoilers. So, the Super Mario Galaxy movie sets up the potential for a Star Fox movie, but there's also another clip that shows Princess Daisy arriving in the Gateway Galaxy that we see earlier in the movie. Yeah, well, I'm kind of curious of what they're gonna do with that, especially since Princess Daisy is more of a Mario spin-off character than a mainline character. Like, I'm thinking that the next Mario movie, like, it could be like a Super Mario Odyssey movie with a subplot with Luigi. But yeah, like we already know we're getting a Donkey Kong movie next year. No, a Zelda movie next year, and a DK movie in 2028. Yeah, also with the Mario movies, I absolutely love the whole idea of Danny DeVito voicing Wario. Yeah. The voice of Luigi, Charlie Day, as a lot of you guys know, he's in a show called Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and he stars in that show with Danny DeVito. Yeah, like Charlie Day is requesting Charlie Day wants Danny DeVito to voice Wario in a Mario movie. Honestly, I think Danny DeVito is a perfect casting choice for Wario. Yeah, Danny DeVito's still got it. Like, he's in his freaking 80s and he's still doing Always Sunny in Philadelphia and all that. Yeah, I watched that show, by the way. It's fucking crazy, man. Like, I totally suggest watching it. Yeah. The best way I describe Always Sunny in Philadelphia is that Always Sunny in Philadelphia is unhinged. Some people are so freaking offended by it, like they literally had to edit it for the TV version. Like the ones on cable. Yeah, the way I'm watching it is through Disney Plus. Yeah, which recently, the new season came out recently. I watched the new episodes as well. Yeah, they're pretty crazy episodes. And I'd say they're pretty good though. The episodes of Always Sunny. Alrighty there, we're Now we're gonna do one more and then we're gonna wrap up for tonight. Hopefully we get DLC for this game one day, though. Yeah, like at least release Mario Kart Double Dash to hold us over, though. Yeah, like look how long Mario Kart Deluxe's DLC took. It took almost 5 years to get DLC. Yeah, the whole reason, and the whole reason they released DLC Mario Kart Deluxe in the first place, like, yeah, Mario Kart Deluxe was originally planned to hold people over until this game came out, because Mario Kart World was originally going to be a release for Switch 1, but they eventually moved over to the Switch 2, so in order to hold people over even longer, Nintendo decided to add DLC to Mario Kart Deluxe. Yeah, if they're planning DLC for Mario Kart World, which is taking longer than expected, yeah, like they should at least do something Mario Kart related, like release Double Dash on the GameCube app. It's not DLC there, but it would be alright. It would make up with the DLC. And honestly, like Mario Kart, I will admit, Mario Kart Double Dash is fucking awesome. And it needs to be on the GameCube app as soon as possible. Yeah, Nintendo, if you're watching this video, please put Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube app. Actually, one thing they should do is that they should have weekly releases of the classic games like what they used to do. Yeah, as for DLC racers in this game, like some of the DLC racers I see Diddy Kong being one of them. Yeah, some of the characters from Mario Kart Tour, of course. There are also some characters that from Mario Kart Deluxe, like Kamek and Team Piranha. Yeah, I know Kamek is in that purple warp item there, but if there's 2 Lakitu's there, yeah, there could be 2 Kameks. Yeah, Space's Kamek was planned since Mario Kart 64, and they finally add him in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe only to fuck him up. Only to fuck him. role in the both Mario movies. Like, he had a pretty major role as, like, Bowser. I didn't really have a large role, but he had a minor role. As like Bowser and Bowser's henchman. I found, that scene with Kamek dressed as Peach and helping Bowser practice his proposal for Peach. That scene was just pure freaking gold. Like, I remember when I went to go see that movie, went to go see the first Mario movie, like, everyone was laughing at that scene. Jack Black did an amazing job as Bowser in both those movies. Even though in the second movie, he only appears 30 minutes into it. Yeah, but anyways, this is gonna be the end of the stream for tonight. I'm just gonna take a toke there before we end off the stream there. Yeah, I wasn't really planning on doing a very long stream tonight anyways. Like, I just wanted to test my new capture card there because I just got the new capture card like today there. I wanted to make sure it worked properly. And it works A-OK. I'm actually going to show you what kind of capture card I got before I go. Yeah, this is the type of capture device I got here. 4KX. Before that, this is the one, and here's the capture card I used for 6 years until it fucked out the other night. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, it didn't even come with the box. Actually, it just came in a little package. Ugh. Yeah, but yeah, it did last me quite a long time though. It did last 6 years, which I'd say is pretty good for one of these for an unbranded one, because a lot of these usually, like, there's a lot of these that usually end up crapping out or malfunctioning. This is my new watch I got here recently. It's the Mega Man watch. It has Mega Man 2 built into it as well. Anyways, though, I'm gonna wrap up the stream for tonight. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow my Twitter, Instagram, links in the description. Like, if you want to play some games online with me sometime, just add me on the friend code there and comment below what game you want to play. So anyways, this is FaZe